Hey y'all, it's Fab Jen. Please ignore the junky room. This is my weekend and I'm in the process of cleaning up, so yeah, please ignore that. Also, I don't have any makeup on. As some of you may or may not know, my Saturdays and Sundays are like my holy days as far as not putting any makeup on. However, if there's an occasion like I'm going out like on a date or something like that, or it's a family event, I will wear makeup, but as soon as I get home, bam, I'm washing it off, and that's usually no more than 6 hours. So yeah, so that's why I don't have any makeup on. But what I'm going to be reviewing today doesn't require makeup. I will have pictures, and you have seen this quad being used in some of my other videos, and I'll do my best to have those videos linked down below, as well as my Instagram pictures specifically to those particular looks that I'm wearing this particular quad in. I will have those links. I will do my best to remember all those links and post them down below. But check out my Instagram, and I usually have Tom Ford Quad Titanium Smoke, which is what the quad's name is called, which is Titanium Smoke. So I'm going to talk about the Tom Ford Quad here and Titanium Smoke. So let me start off by saying that this quad is 78 bucks. Yes, you're like, oh my god, are you fucking bananas? I understand that. I'm there with you because I was there too, but when I did the math and did my research, this product is 0.35 grams. That's unheard of as far as a quad. That's a lot of product, and I broke it down by price and compared it to other brands that are expensive, high ends like Nars. I did MAC, and I think I did another brand as well, and I did a comparison, and I broke down how much it will cost per ounce, and this one came out being the better bang per buck. And I will have a chart inserted in here showing you how I broke that down so you can see. So for me, this was an investment in the long term. This is going to last me longer because this is a lot of product. 0.35 ounces, not 0.035 ounces, but 0.35 ounces. That's a lot of product for a eyeshadow quad. So this is the box it comes in. You can purchase Tom Ford quads at Nordstrom's, Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, and Barney's of New York has them. I personally would shop at Nordstrom's and Bloomingdale's or Barney's, especially online. If you don't have a Tom Ford counter at your Nordstrom's, Bloomingdale's, or Barney's of New York, online, these stores have the best return policy. If you don't like it, you can return it. Now, you don't want to abuse it, but you do. If this quad, it's a lot of money. If you don't like it, you can return it, okay? Neiman's doesn't play that. Their policy used to be way better back in the days. Now they've you can't return any makeup. They don't accept any returns on makeup, which is retarded, because if it breaks you out, why wouldn't you take a return? Anyway, it comes in a satin, suede, not satin, but a suede pouch with Tom Ford embossed on the pouch. This pouch, I believe, is made in China because they have a tag on the inside and it says made in China. So that loses points right there, the fact that it's made in China, because the price point is so high. So this is made in China, but the actual powders and stuff, it's made in Italy. Okay. This, I believe the case may be suspect to be made somewhere else, but I believe that the product itself is made in Italy. Get the 4 big huge ass eyeshadows. My hand is pretty big, so this is a pretty big quad. It has a plastic covering on it, and you get these 2 applicators that are really nice, and these applicators, I believe, are made in China. It says China on it. So these 2 applicators were made in China, and I'm pretty sure maybe the casing was made in China, but the actual product I do believe is made in Italy. Okay, so that's what these look like. And then we've got this this mirror is phenomenal. This is a kick-ass mirror. It's large. You don't need any other mirrors, so this is very travel friendly. It's a gorgeous mirror. It's crystal clear. I love it, and it has Tom Ford embossed at the bottom, and then here are your colors, which I'm going to show you. I will give you close-ups of these, but this is what the colors look like. As you can tell, I've been digging into this quad, and it has to be one of my favorite quads. I didn't think this one was going to be my favorite. Okay, I've tried a lot of them, I have 3 of them. I've tried 3 others that I didn't like and I had to return, and I'll tell y'all about those later. But this one I was suspect about. I wasn't for sure. I really thought about this one, and I'm so glad I brought it because it's just so versatile, and I'm going to get into that. I used all the colors, the least being this silver color, but I used it recently with a silver look that I did post on Instagram, and it came out so beautiful. I'm very happy with this. This black glittery color is life everlasting. If you want to kick up your smoky eye look to the next level and you want that bit of shimmer and sheen, especially if it's an evening look, I wear this during the day. It is absolutely gorgeous. I always pair this when I'm doing a truly smoky look. This on its own is brilliant for a smoky look, for darkening the crease, for a eyeliner. It is absolutely a fantastic cold dark black. It's not too ashy gray for my skin tone. It actually shows up like a kind of a off black, but it's so beautiful to set your eyeliner, to mix and pair with other colors. This one right here I usually use on the inner corner. It's absolutely shimmery and gorgeous, and you can use this with other champagne colors or looks that you want. So the best thing about this is that it's versatile. You can use this with other brands. It blends like a dream. This is the best eyeshadows that I've ever experienced in my life. They are creamy, they are powdery, not powdery, they're creamy, they are blendable, they are just magic, they are heaven. They are just absolutely heaven to work with. This is just like worth every penny just on the fact that they are just the best luxurious powders ever. I never have a problem with these at all. Never chalky, always creamy, always beautiful. Okay, I will have swatches of this quad too, to show you what it looks like individually. This one's the least pigmented, and these 3 right here are the most pigmented. This I would not use as a brow highlight. It has too much glitter to it, but the glitter ones here are absolutely just super creamy. They feel like cream. I've had this for about 2 or so months, maybe even a little longer than that, and they haven't dried out. They're absolutely beautiful. I can't get over. This is like my go-to smoky eye palette every and any time, and I can combine this with other eyeshadows as well. So I really enjoy this quad. Let me put it out there. Do you need this quad? No, you don't need it. If you are a makeup collector and makeup junkie and you want to step your makeup game up, yeah, this is a pamper yourself type of situation. This is not, I need this in my life and there's nothing else like it. It's a luxury thing. It is finely milled. It feels good on the eyes. It's going to be the best feeling thing you've ever had on your eyeballs ever, I promise you. But it's not a necessity. There are other products out there that get the job done. Lorac is a perfect example of, if I wasn't using this, I'd be using my Lorac. If I wasn't using this, I might be using my Too Faced chocolate palette. There are other palettes out there. You don't need this. So I don't want to make you feel like you have to have this in your life. But if you're a collector and you are into makeup and you are experienced with how to work eyeshadows, I think this would be phenomenal for you. To get the maximum impact, you have to really know what you want as far as an eye look and pairing it with other things. That's the way you're going to get the maximum amount of benefit and use out of these palettes. Otherwise, if you're brand new to the makeup game and you buy something this expensive, you're going to be very upset because you're like, how do I use this? How do I create an eye look? How do I do that? You're going to have to know already or have an idea of what and how you want to use it, because otherwise it'll just sit there and you'll get bored of it. But this is just brilliant. I'm really happy with this. One of my favorite quads from Tom Ford. I can't rave enough about this. Again, check out my description bar. My Instagram's there, my Pinterest is there, my blog is there. I haven't really updated my blog as much, but I keep those there just in case, because I will and I am going to start being more active on those particular sites, Pinterest and my blog. Also, I will have my contact information. Like if you want to contact me through email, you can. If you want to ask me questions, you can do all of that there. Also, I will have those videos where I am wearing this quad, or a portion of it, or all of it. I will have this quad. I think I did have a video or two where I was wearing just strictly this quad, but it's absolutely phenomenal. And again, my Instagram, if you want to keep up to me almost day to day, what my makeup looks, face of the day, eyes of the day, lips of the day, keep up with my Instagram, because I'm really religious about doing that, more so because it's just easier for me. I'm recording with a DSLR, setting it up, getting good lighting, things like that. It's a lot more tedious and cumbersome, whereas my phone is always with me and I can take pictures whenever in a better lighting, natural lighting, more so than with the DSLR. So please keep up with my Instagram if you're really interested in keeping up with what foundation I'm testing out this week, or what I brought, or swatches, things like that. I will usually 9 or 8 times out of 10 have it there on my Instagram, but I will have swatches in this video for you. Love this, worth every dime for me personally. I really love it. Check it out if that suits your fancy, if you can afford it, if it's within your budget, if you are experienced. I recommend that if you're experienced with eyeshadows and things like that, that this is something you might want to check out. So that's it for the titanium smoke. I hope you enjoyed that review. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, and subscribe if you like, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.